Stephen A. Smith, I used to respect you. I used to listen to you. But you've become one of the biggest sellouts I've ever seen. That Jacksonville traffic stop exposed everything I've been feeling for a while now. Yes, I hold that young man accountable for how he handled himself. I agree. We must teach our young men how to navigate encounters with the police. That's our responsibility as a community. But let me ask you this. Why did you spend more time condemning his behavior than you did the officers who are older, trained, and paid to de-escalate? You say you're being objective, but your emphasis tells another story. That man had his hands up after being slapped in the face. He was in surrender mode. There was no threat, none. Yet you downplayed the reckless, unnecessary violence that followed as if it was business as usual. Stephen A., we've seen murderers get taken in with less aggression. So why is this young man who wasn't even resisting being treated like a punching bag? The truth is, you pander. You keep repeating we can't do what McNeil did. We get that, we said that, but you keep saying that to distract from the real issue, the abuse of power by those officers. Let's be clear, breaking that window may have been justified, but everything after that, the dragging, the throwing, the chaos, that was excessive and unjustified. And you lied, flat out lied. You said the officers couldn't see his hands. That video shows both hands visible, resting, calm. So why the lie, Stephen? To protect your brand? To play both sides? You already got money. You already got fame. So why are you still tap dancing? Don't tell me stories about personal traffic stops either. I've been pulled over more times than I can count, and I've never had a bad encounter with the police. They've never mistreated me. But I'm not blind. I can still recognize the abuse of power when I see it. The problem is not that we want to excuse the young man's behavior. The problem is people like you keep excusing the officer's behavior in the name of accountability. Two wrongs don't make a right, especially when one wrong is coming from trained professionals with a badge and a gun. You say suspend the officers. No, I say fire them, charge them, hold them accountable the same way you so passionately demand accountability from us. Because let's keep it real. If that had been your child, you wouldn't be sitting on TV talking about he should have done better. You'd be in full outrage mode. But since it's not, you tuck. You run, you hide behind safe sound bites and weak middle ground takes. At this point, Stephen, you're not just playing it safe. You're playing the people, and we see it. And this is coming from somebody who's not scared to call out the wrong, even when it's coming from people who wears a badge or sits on ESPN.